20 reasons why the Atlantis Resort in the Bahamas should be on everyone's bucket list. Many people take vacations in foreign countries in resorts to relax since it's the easiest way to do so as everything is taken care of for them. Resorts are pretty cool. They can find a way to entertain almost anyone, with pretty much anything. They're also the place to go if you need to relax a little bit, and that is why people refer to their time off as a vacation. In fact, many people take vacations in foreign countries in resorts to relax since it's the easiest way to do so as everything is taken care of for them. That's why resorts are just so popular. One resort that's extremely fun to attend is the Atlantis Resort. It's located in the Bahamas, which is just a beautiful place to live in for a few weeks and take a load off. This post is not telling you that you absolutely have to go to this resort. We're just saying that it's probably a good idea to look into it since the resort is filled with fun things to do for both adults and kids. It's got several play areas and is located right next to some awesome local eating spots, so you can really experience how good the locals get to eat. Number 20. The size of the resort is massive. The obvious size of this resort is massive. You can easily spend a good amount of time taking a slow walk around it and finding yourself wildly interested in the many activities that you can partake in while attending. Another good reason that it's a large resort is the number of people on it. It's clear that this place gets a lot of people coming in and out, so why not make sure everyone can find some nice alone time away from everyone else? This means the place is good for both the introverted and extroverted. Number 19. It's got a beautiful hotel. Many places have decent hotels, but nothing that can really make you want to stay there longer than what you've actually planned. You will definitely not get that feeling with the Atlantis Resort. It's not the best feeling to see a large ugly building and realize that you're going to live in there for 2 to 3 weeks. However, that feeling is not present when you realize that you're staying in a nice hotel. Number 18. The water that surrounds certain areas of the resort is awesome. The environment that surrounds the resort is literally awesome. It's hard to put it into words, but if you can imagine a nice body of water surrounded by beautiful trees, and you'll have the basic outline. The trees are tall and provide a fair amount of shade. When all of this is combined, it makes you feel like you are a royal family member that is living in the Bahamas. It's a great feeling just because of the nature that is around you at all time. Number 17. The environment can make you believe that you're in a wonderland. The natural world is definitely something beautiful to look at, but man-made ponds are just as pretty. They make it so that no matter where you are, it is enjoyable for everyone. That way everyone can enjoy their time despite what area of the hotel you are in. That's what separates them from the rest, and that is how they get such great reviews. Number 16. The underwater water slide. There is a water slide. It's not uncommon in resorts and has actually become a norm in many places, but what is unique about this one is that it starts you above the water and actually goes under. While you're underwater, you can view what's around you. All in all, it gives you a rush and a nice feeling of calm when you can possibly view some wildlife at the same time. There is nothing that can match that experience. Number 15. The private cabana rentals are a great experience. Having privacy is more than important, but being able to get yourself a cabana is on another level. It is a real possibility to rent out a private cabana for you and your family. This means that, on top of your hotel room, you can spend some time away from all that typical stuff and go ahead to the calm cabana that is supposed to be relaxing. This experience will likely be small but can be something that you remember and actually recommend to others who might be going to the resort. Number 14. The food in Marina Village is exquisite. The food is more than important to a lot of people than anything else when they go on trips. Whether it be to Europe or to the Bahamas, it's possible to find some good tasting food that you would enjoy and even go back for seconds if you could. Restaurants such as Bimini Road or Carmen's will be more than happy to serve you some great seafood that is sure to generate a love for the local cuisine when you are in the Bahamas. Number 13. The polite staff will always help you out. Some good old-fashioned customer service that is actually helpful for once is great. Part of the reason this resort has done so well over the years is the clear fact that it has got some good and dedicated staff members. When a resort's staff is disrespectful and essentially useless to you, They will often show disrespect to other parts of the resort, such as cleaning up. This is not the case with this resort. It's actually well taken care of and has super helpful staff members that are more than kind to everyone that asks for their help. Number 12. It's got several areas to entertain kids. Getting away from the kids for a few hours can be great, but the resort is not a daycare service. The resort does have areas that can keep you busy while your kids play around. These areas are designed for kids and they will definitely have a good time, no matter what. These places are very important because it allows kids to be themselves in a place that's fun but serious at the same time. These areas are more than important and memorable to kids when they attend these resorts. Number 11. The resort is great for anyone who likes to learn about the locals. Since the resort is not too far away from the locals, it's possible to perhaps speak to them about their way of life and history. The history icebreaker would be the best one to start with since it is generally known by the local population and can be fairly educational to people who do not know it yet. The way of life could refer to anything and can actually be connected to each historical period in the region. This option can be a very good way to learn about the population. Number 10. The Dig is a fun way to explore an area of the resort for kids and adults. A small little place in the resort called the Dig is a great way to hang around in a dedicated part of the resort. While it is probably more fun for kids, it can without a doubt be extremely fun for adults who enjoy exploring all aspects of the resorts they attend. While the name may not allow you to go ahead and actually take part in anything that's too archaeological, it is, however, a great way to have some fun in the world of exploration. That's something that many people have lost over the years. Number 9. You can even go snorkeling. Snorkeling, when done right, can be so enjoyable. It's a peaceful way to intake the underwater nature of the world that surrounds us. Given the water must be clear to do this, but that is just fine. This resort is surrounded by very nice water, as you already know. This is a privilege that is just not allowed everywhere in the world. Some resorts don't allow you to go snorkeling, or just don't offer it. This one is different. They give you the opportunity to go snorkeling and it's a very good experience. Number 8. The kids can paint their own pottery at the Earth and Fire Pottery Studio. The Earth and Fire Pottery Studio is a great place for kids to learn about pottery in a fun environment. It's not like school but is something that can make them learn by action, specifically, painting their own works of art. It's fun and can even save you a trip to the gift shop when leaving, at least for the kids. This means you can then go ahead and spend some of that trip money on something else instead of a memory that will likely fade in a few years from that child's memory. Number 7. Some of the meals are inspired by television. Most of the time when a meal is chef-inspired it turns out great, and the same goes for a celebrity chef, such as Gordon Ramsay. If someone decided to have a restaurant in the resort and everything got approved, it would become very beneficial if they absolutely nailed the meal that was celebrity chef-inspired. These meals will likely taste good and perhaps even bring you a little taste of home on your trip. If that was to happen, you might never want to leave the resort. Number 6. You can buy some of the finest luxury goods from various stores near the resort. Well, let's face it, there had to be at least one luxury store. It is in fact a resort, and the people that go there are generally expected to have lots of $100 bills in their wallets. This is one of the reasons that there are many stores in which you could buy some high-end goods. These include jewelry and popular clothing brands. Number 5. Dolphin Cay allows you to swim with the dolphins. Who would not want to try swimming with the dolphins? It can be fun if you do not mind large aquatic animals swimming around you. They are probably very friendly and can allow you to have some serious fun if you like animals. This can actually be done in the resort at the Dolphin Cay and is more than excitable for children who have never done it before. Other than that, it can create some memorable moments that might just be camera-worthy. Number 4. The water park, Aquaventure, is wicked large at 141 acres. Aquaventure is a large water park that is said to be a whopping 141 acres. This means that there should be more than enough rides for you to try all at least once. It also means that you can have a blast out on the water, but you just might need to be careful if you sunburn easily. Spending a day at the water park is a great way to let your inner child run loose. You can do so much and have little to no consequences the next day, particularly in the area of the human mind. Number 3, you can go to the lazy river. So, the name kind of refers to two parts. According to some people, you can go on a nice slow ride, which would mean that the name actually did some justice to the ride. You can also go on something that is similar to the rapids as some people have described it, where you will feel many waves and have some fun. Some people even describe it similar to the rapids that are dangerous, although, this would be a controlled rapid that is sure to generate the kick in anyone that needs a little adrenaline boost in their lives. Number 2, making a visit to the Stingray Lagoon. The stingray is a cool little being. It has been the fascination of thousands of people throughout the years and will surely not be the last one either. These animals are water creatures that will make you scared but also fascinated. They're scary because it's hard to imagine such a creature. It's also not the best looking one, but once you see it, it's a beautiful creature that you'll easily fall in love with. The Stingray Lagoon is sure to make you experience something that you might never be able to do again. Number 1, you can let loose in the spa. Going to a spa is sure to make you feel good. It will make you feel good because of the many options you have to choose from and let loose with. You can do this by taking hot baths, massages and a plethora of other options to just have a relaxing day. The spa is even referred to as one of the best ways to relax. Even people who are workaholics will go ahead and go to one simply because it makes them feel good. The spa in a resort like this one is obviously going to have some experienced people working inside of it and will make you feel very good. References: Atlantis, Bahamas, Travel Mamas.